this video, I would like to share my experiences in Zanzibar. Zanzibar is a very exciting place to visit, and whenever you have an opportunity, I would really highly recommend Zanzibar as a destination. Zanzibar is a trip, a vacational trip that combines history, culture with relaxation, and a wide variety of activities that you love to do in Zanzibar. And chances are there that the island offers everything you expect and much more. Zanzibar, you can visit Zanzibar nearly throughout the year, and of course April and May might be the rainy season, but again, with the climate changes, you can never know. You can be lucky in April and May, but throughout the year you can always visit Zanzibar. That's one thing that it's good with visiting Zanzibar. Zanzibar, getting to Zanzibar, you can do that using a ferry, or you can fly into Zanzibar directly from either Dar es Salaam or different destinations around the world. And of course, I've always done it through flying to or getting to Dar es Salaam and then taking a ferry to Zanzibar. And of course, you check all the travel needs, like your passports and visas and travel insurance. This era of COVID certificates and yellow fever card is very important too. First place you need to visit in Zanzibar actually is Stone Town. Actually, when you get with the ferry, you get into the Stone Town. That's your first destination. And Stone Town will not disappoint with all its narrow streets. There's a lot of cultural stuff going on that Zanzibar actually welcomes you with. The art, so many souvenirs shops along these narrow streets. A lot of history, and of course I would recommend you taking a guide with you, because the guided tour will give you more information on Zanzibar. While in Zanzibar, the old buildings, the cultural, the historical buildings are very important that don't miss to take notice of. If you are into the history of music, I don't know if you know about Freddie Mercury. There's Freddie Mercury house that is a top thing that you can visit in the Stone Town. Both there's a restaurant and there's also the house where purportedly Freddie Mercury grew up and lived in. Forodhani Gardens, with all its food, street foods, is something that somebody should have a look at when you visit Zanzibar. And the market called Darajani Market, something that everyone, I think, when you get to Zanzibar, should not miss. Darajani Market. And Zanzibar is rich with slavery history, the slave trade history. So there's a slave museum in the old town that you must visit and get to learn and know how this bizarre, inhuman trade was really being taken care of and conducted within the island. Number two, actually, if you are in Zanzibar, is the spice tour. Zanzibar is known as an island of spices, and the spice tour will give you an opportunity to learn so much about the spices. And there's so much in that tour that you learn how they grow and how they prepare and what kind of spices you can use in what kind of foods. And what's also fascinating in the spice tour is all these coconut climbers, and you get to also drink coconut drinks, and it's a fantastic tour that I would really recommend. If you're in Zanzibar, please go for the spice tour. Snorkeling in Zanzibar is one of the best, I think. If you take all these dhows, old Islamic or dhows, out to the Blue Lagoon, and there you can have beautiful snorkeling experiences. So don't miss the snorkeling in Zanzibar. And visit what is called Jozani Park. It's a national park, or those lovers of nature. If you visit Jozani Park, you get to see different kind of monkeys, birds. You have an opportunity to see a lot of butterflies and so many other animals. And of course, the nature trails are something that will not disappoint. So Jozani Park is one of the things you need to see in Zanzibar. Kite surfing in Zanzibar is amazing. Of course, having the big ocean, the wind and everything. So you're into kite surfing, I think Zanzibar won't disappoint you. Of course, there are different places where they recommend that you can have best experiences with surfing, like Paje or Batunungwi or Jambiani can also offer some experiences with kite surfing. And don't forget to visit the Rock Hotel. Of course, I always think that whenever I go back to Zanzibar, I'll find it washed away, because it's just a hotel situated on a rock. And of course, when you visit that during the Rock Hotel, the Rock restaurant, during the day, you have a very fantastic view around this hotel. And the Prison Island is one place that I would really recommend in Zanzibar, because of the history. Of course, the name could be very scary, the Prison Island. But then when you get there, you get all this. Of course, the island was used in 1860s to put up the rebellious slaves. But later on, it has been a touristic destination. And of course, one big thing in this Prison Island is the tortoise sanctuary. There is salvation effort of this big tortoise, where you can visit the big tortoise, and they do a conservation with for this big tortoise. So if you want to see giant tortoise, go to these sanctuaries in the Prison Island, and you get to be seeing this amazing reptile. Just as, of course, there are different places you can go within the island, but of course, if you are going for honeymoon or you want some privacy or something like that, there are places like Nungwi. Of course, it's more people in Nungwi, and if you go 10 minutes walk, you'll get to Kendwa, and there you also get a lot of people. But if you want privacy, those who want to go for honeymoon, Matemwe Beach or Pingwe Beach is one place that you can go to offer luxurious, exclusive beaches and hotels, and then a lot of privacy comes with these places as well. Of course, the prices also are different, but Nungwi, Kendwa, some places you will see very affordable places to stay in Zanzibar. I hope this video is helpful, and of course, these are my experiences, and there's much more you can get when you visit Zanzibar. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up, and press the notification bell to get notified when we get to produce another video.